Great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Here's Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 40-point game against New York.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Allen kicks to Irving. Back to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. LeVert finds Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
They grab their own miss. Bonga, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Gary Payton is checked in for the Wizards.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against New York.
Yeah, it just felt to me like they wanted it more. I mean, didn't get down emotionally when they got behind. And how about that third quarter comeback? One for the ages.
Harris passes to Irving. Charity stripe shot. Second chance shot. Prince kicks to Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, and this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Brown in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
2 minutes.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Back to Smith. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Pass to Wagner. Knocked loose. Passes it to Hachimura. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Durant. Allen left side. It's good. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Durant for 3, and the Nets another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here is Wall. Pulls up. And that concludes the first half. Nets out in front. They lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Fourth difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Ball against Irving. Beal drives in. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Bonga the pass to Wall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bonga. LeVert defending. Back to Bryant. Releases. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. The shot's good. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nets leading by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Right side, Kevin Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, that's just the height, the length coming into play there. No one stopping Durant.
Irving with the steal. Dinwiddie outside. LeVert from outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the end. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
All we're thinking about is offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And there's the pass to Beal. Over Jordan. Beal can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Wizards trail by 15. Left side, Brown. Beal can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Nets leading by 15. Jordan finds Harris. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. It seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shots importance in the game.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And finally, something good's going to happen to them in this 4-game season series. A solid showing tonight pushes their record to 1-2 with one yet to be played against Washington.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So the wing on the left. Here's Bertans for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Now Irving. From deep. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Big numbers for you tonight.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.